Grace Church. I was reading the other day and I came across a passage that I wanted to share with you. It's found in the end of the second chapter of Acts. And it's Acts chapter 2, verse 42. And it reads, "The community, which is the early church, the body of believers, they continually committed themselves to learning what the apostles taught them, gathered for fellowship, breaking bread, and praying. Everyone felt a sense of awe because the apostles were doing many signs and wonders among them. There was an intense sense of togetherness among all who believed. They shared all their possessions in trust. They sold any possessions and goods that did not benefit the community and used the money to help everyone in need. They were unified as they worshiped in the temple day after day in homes. They broke bread. They shared meals with glad hearts. The disciples praised God. They enjoyed the goodwill of all the people in the city. And day after day, the Lord added to their numbers everyone who was experiencing liberation." And so as I reflect on that, I think, how is history going to remember the Christian response of this global pandemic of 2020? And so I know most of us understand that the church is not a building. Rather, it's a community of believers that have placed their hope in Jesus. And so right now, we don't have a physical gathering or meeting place. Our meeting place is all virtual. And the message of Jesus remains the same in that. Our methods are just changing. So I wonder what's going to be written about the way that us, the church, the believers, are changing our method in how we communicate. Because for hundreds, if not thousands of years, we met in auditoriums, we met in groups and home, and right now we're being advised not to do that. And so my hope when I think about that is it's going to be something along the lines of, I'm going to read just so I say it correctly, "They devoted themselves to learn from the scriptures and to fellowship with one another via phone calls, video chat, and text messaging. They were virtually together, sharing a common love for God. They connected daily. They remembered God's truth. They shared resources with one another. They shared life with glad and sincere hearts. They continually praised God through the entire pandemic." So church, in this time, we must figure out ways that we can join together and be creative and engage with those around us that we can connect to on social media. The world needs to hear the message of Jesus now more than ever. This pandemic is not canceling church. It is reminding us what it truly means to be the church in the year 2020. So as the church in this time and place, we must join together and work on creative ways to allow our community to engage with one another. The world needs to hear the message of Jesus now more than ever. This pandemic is not canceling church. It is truly reminding us what it means to be the church in the year 2020. So Grace Church, together we can carry out the message of Jesus. We can make an impact by how we love one another. So go in peace and know that we love you.